I'm back and welcome back to a new AviationJack video. Today we're going to be flying from Belfast to Leeds in the Phoenix Airbus A319 on Vatsim. Well everyone, welcome back to a brand new AviationJack video. Hope you're all doing super well. It's been quite a while since I have filmed a full flight video here on the channel. I've had such a nightmare of things recently, guys, I have to tell you. If you've been keeping up on the Discord and the posts I've been posting, you'll know that I've had a lot of issues. It first started when I moved house and we had issues with the Wi-Fi. That seems to be sorted now. And then as soon as we got that kind of sorted, I had another issue with the PC, which was the RAM. Turns out my RAM has just been killing itself off the past however long. So we replaced the RAM now and everything seems to be good looking. The only thing I do notice so far is the colouring. I think I've got HDR enabled and it's kind of messing things up a little bit, so I need to disable HDR. So the screen might look a little bit yellow to you. In time that should hopefully be less yellow. But yeah, obviously this is like a fresh Windows install and everything, so things are going to be a bit of a teething process until I kind of get back to the way things were. But yeah, any suggestions or anything like that, do let me know in the comments below. Anyway, we're going to get straight into this video. It's been too long since we last filmed, so we're going to get straight into flying. We're in Echo Zulu Bravo Juliet today, Phoenix Airbus A319 here at Belfast, and we're going to fly to the inibuilds, Leeds and Hearts. Now I was actually filming this, well I was filming a different flight, but that airport was flying to, well, before my PC messed up, so now that it seems to be running okay again, we are going to be flying this flight to Leeds, because I bought the scenery and I never had the chance to actually look at it. Lovely stuff. So here we are in the A319 flight deck. Over to the overhead panel, we're going to come down here and switch on the external power. Get my volume turned up. Battery 1, battery 2, cruise supply on, nav, and then we're going to switch on everything else here. We're going to get the centre fuel pumps off only. Coming down here then, we're going to switch this to, actually no, keep this on, oh no, auto will be fine. Make sure in Unicom, which we are, we'll get the PAs loaded in the back. And then we're going to go to the ATSU menu. And then over here, we're going to go up and we're going to switch on our EFB. Phoenix. Tap to import from SimBrief. And we've got 3 minutes to get out of here, which is not going to happen. We're going to load the aircraft, GSX boarding only, so we'll load the fuel instantly. Now I had a bit of an issue with GSX, it doesn't seem to be wanting to load. Actually it might work now. It said boarding requested, so hopefully that means it's going to work. Go over to the AOC menu over here and click flight init data request, FMGC on the left, init page, and then click init request over here. There's so much that I need to catch up on as well, like with releases. We need to get the inibuilds A340 up and running. We need to get the Boris audio for the 777. That's coming out soon. We want to get that up and running. The Wing products as well. I want to get that going. There's so much stuff to actually catch up on. It's unreal. So I'm kind of a bit overwhelmed with everything at the moment. Cost index is 26. Cruising flight level 230. Easy 25. Romeo Hotel. Flight plan, departure, we're departing today runway 25 on the no SID out of here. And then we'll go to the init page again, IRS init, align and confirm. Did I switch those to nav? Yes I did, good. Lovely, that's all done. Clear off that discontinuity. And then go back over here again and make sure everything is loading as it should be. I'm going to show you guys what we are expecting today with a Navigraph chart. So here we are. We are departing today runway 25, flight level 230. We're going direct to Lisbon and then be arriving into Leeds on another direct arrival, runway 32. Cost index 26, flight level 230, easy 25 Romeo Hotel. Got total fuel 5.2 on board today. And then if I show you our routing, oh that's a bit chaotic, isn't it? Let's get the Vatsim ATC on. I don't like all of this stuff. Leave that on. There we go. Lovely. So here we are up in Leeds, then up in Belfast, departing 25, which is this runway here. So we're going to take off, and then take a left-hand turn to Lisbon, and then we're going to cross over here and then straight into Leeds. Not long at all. Flight time's about 42 minutes, so we should get there pretty quick, which is nice. And then yeah, arriving into Leeds pretty much should be not a straight in arrival, but runway 32 is this one here, so we arrive in from this direction, but we'll plan that later on. I do have ATC on, but there's not a lot, as you can see, which is quite nice to ease me back into it, I suppose. Great, so what we'll do is wait for boarding to complete, and then we'll get the rest of the flight loaded. So just figured out that the GSX is still bugged, so even when I press load, the GSX doesn't appear, so there might be something wrong with the installation somewhere, so we're going to have to verify everything, see if it works. It basically just opens up all the doors, as you can see, but no ground service vehicles actually arrive, which is slightly annoying, but hey ho, something else I've got to try and fix, but that's something minor, you know, as long as the sim actually runs, that shouldn't be too much to fix at all. So since everything is loaded now, we're going to switch on the master switch for the APU and switch that one on, and then we're going to go send all this information to the MCDU. Departure perf today, runway 25, sync the load sheet, sync the live weather, calculate, and then send this information to the MCDU. There we are, and if we go to the perf page, you can see they've got 141, 141, 145, flaps 1/up 0.4 with a flex temperature of 68. And that is the plan, and everything is loaded into the MCDU perfectly. Right, cool. So now what we've got to do is wait for the APU to start, wait for the IRs to align, and then we'll be pushing back shortly. So let's just quickly look at our received messages and accept everything. Accept. There we go. Good, so APU started, IRs have aligned. Let's pop on the APU bleed, switch on the beacon light, which should hopefully give it some power, which it has. Select easyJet. Wonder if that would do anything. See, I don't think it is going to do anything, that's the issue. I think it just kind of pretends it's going to do something. But it doesn't end up doing anything, that's... yeah. Oh well. So we'll have to do it all ourselves today. So back into the flight deck, what we'll do is we'll get GSX to just restart. Yeah, it does this thing where it starts loading as well. So I think it's got a bugged installation, to be honest with you. So let's go to ground services, and we're going to switch on our fuel pumps here. Everything looks good, so let's go to connect the tug, let's start, and release the parking brakes, and push back. There we go. Right, ignition switch starting to bleed on. Yep, starting engine 1. And we'll switch this to TA. Have to do a few things ourselves. Hopefully those spoilers go back into the middle again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm not quite sure there's one stuck up for.
closest to you, as we are about to demonstrate the safety features aboard our Airbus
I think we'll just do a straight pushback. Don't mess it up too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A319. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and read the instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card
Okay, start engine 2, and we'll stop the push here.
information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life
And
jackets,
set the parking brake.
race position.
Oh good, it's gone in now. Right, both engines started successfully. APU bleed, APU off. Taxi lights, runway turn off lights on. Like so. And then we're going to set our takeoff details. So we've got flaps 1/up 0.4. So flaps 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ignition switch back to normal. Ground spoilers armed. And then we have auto brake set to max. Nice. Right, that should be everything. I do feel like I'm forgetting things. So we're going to turn off the packs as well. Brighten this up a bit. Now we'll do a quick flight control check. Full left. Check. Full right. Check. Full up. Full down. Forward left. Full rudder right. Let's shut that. Should have done that a bit earlier. Parking brakes released. And add a bit of thrust. Do a quick takeoff config test. And we'll get our predictive winch shear on now. There we go. Move to the right. And the weather radar is also on. And we're going to taxi to runway 25. So the cabin's secured for takeoff. We're nearly at the runway ourselves. So landing lights on, strobe lights and takeoff lights on. And we're nearly set to go. We're going to set this to TAR8.
Belfast traffic shuttle 4 Alpha landing runway 22.
Right, let's line up. God, it's well bright. Off to Leeds we go. Right then.
Traffic EZ37 Mike lining up and backtrack runway 22 Belfast 50.
Okay, 50%. Stable. Manflex SRS runway also thrust blue. Checked.
Belfast to traffic shuttle for Alpha vacated 22.
V1, rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Very nice. Goodbye Belfast. I didn't start the clock. Thrust climb. Autopilot 1. Pack 1 on. Ground spoilers disarmed, and then pack 2 can come on. Pink, isn't it? Looks very, very pink. Flaps up. Oh, look at that, lovely.
Saturday traffic, ED379 taking off from HG2 Belfast.
Oh wow, look at the flight deck colours, that looks really nice. Oh, I miss this so much. Oh, every time I press that it enables the wrong thing. There we are. Right, standard on the pressure. And we're going to switch those landing lights off and those seatbelt signs come off as well. Really nice evening flight right now, really lovely. Okay everyone, I'm going to leave it there until we reach closer to Leeds. Enjoy the rest of the video and I'll catch you all very shortly. Bye bye. I would like to welcome you all back to the flight deck. We're going to start planning for the arrival into Leeds now. So we can go to flight plan, Leeds arrival. We're going to be landing on runway ILS 32 and there's going to be no star. However, we will be approaching via the ILS LBA, which is what we have set in here, and insert that one, and then we're going to do the perf page. Next, and start filling out some details. So with the QNH for Leeds, so if we go down to Meta arrival, QNH is 1032. Temperature in Leeds is currently 12 degrees and it's 270/13. Oh, it's got the wind automatically actually. 12 degrees, lovely. Approach speed is going to be 130. I just got to find the minimums, but I'll do that myself in a bit. Not long until 20% now, just over 25 nautical miles. We'll be medium auto brake for arrival, and I'll catch you all at top of descent. And just like that, we're now on our approach into Leeds. So we're just past 9,000 feet. Let's switch on those seatbelt signs and we're going to switch on landing lights, takeoff lights, taxi lights, I mean, not takeoff lights, takeoff lights. Quickly look at our AOC messages. There we go, that is all done. Destination data is all filled in as well. Let's have a quick look, double check that is correct, 1032. So let's push in the correct QNH now at 1032. We're going to switch on LS, even though we're not quite ready to activate it just yet. So we're going to do a little swoopy thing going on here. So it'll be a bit longer than it looks. Leeds is literally just below us somewhere. Can't see it at the moment, guessing it's somewhere here. Yeah, can't quite make it out. A few aircraft around tonight though, not too quiet. It's a lovely evening here. It feels so good to be back making videos again, it really does. Really missed it. I also want to take this moment as well to thank all the members of the channel who, even though I haven't uploaded as much as I could have, or not much I could have, but as much as I would like to have, then I do still thank all the members for sticking around and still being a member basically. So yeah, thank you very much to everyone there. Really do appreciate it. Let's make this landing a really good landing for the first one in quite some time. Too much time. It's a bit windy this evening as well. Let's set flaps 1. Oh, it's really windy. We're to sail to about 205 knots. Actually, let's do 195. So then we have enough, slow enough to set flaps 2 if we need it. Right, so we're descending to 3,000, which is on track. So we're 3,000 feet by Delta or 15 for India, which is just in front of us here. And then we're going to take a left-hand turn, and then we lined up with the runway itself. We need to capture the ILS at an altitude of 3,000 feet, so we're perfect where we are at the moment. Get some lights on in this. There we are. A little bit of light for flight deck this evening. Look how good the night lighting is looking at the moment. We'll set speed check flaps 2. Lovely flap sound. Scenery looking really good down there. Great, back into the flight deck. And we'll reduce speed to 180 knots for this turn. And now we're going to arm approach mode and autopilot 2. Bit of speed brake just to stabilise the speed. Good. Pop back in the speed brake. Those spoilers.
$2,500.
Okay, we're 10 miles. KLM just up there as well. So the runway is in sight, it's right in front of us there, as you can see. Now we're 9 miles out. Let's reduce our speed to 160 knots. Keep saying enter destination data, but we have. And then once we start descending on the glide slope, we will deploy the gear, lower the gear, and set flaps 3. Cool, we're descending on the glide slope, gear down, flaps 3. Nice. And now we'll set our final landing speed, so we'll just pop it in. Brilliant. Looking good. Gotta admit, this looks really nice. Stadium there. Little screenshot of that. Right, so arm speed brake. Spoiler's armed. Auto brake set to medium. All the lights and seatbelt signs are on. We'll disconnect the AP. Okay, manual flight. Let's try not to slam this thing in the ground. Uh-oh. There we go. Can't see the slope in the runway at night, but I'm hoping there is one because it makes it a lot of fun when the massive slope is in it.
500. 100 above.
Ah, yeah, I see the slope now.
Flight slope.
Yeah.
On Leeds traffic, but I said to Rudder, I told him going to runway down to 1432, waiting for where the traffic wants, the traffic has vacated runway 32, entering the 32, backtrack right now, 72, Rudder.
Touchdown and reverses. It would have been smoother without the dip in the runway, for sure. 60 knots, manual braking, reverses stowed. Welcome to Leeds, everyone. That was 39 minutes, and we need to vacate, but what way was it again? Vacate to the right, so this one here. Get that master switch on. Let me just quickly message the grounds, because I haven't set my mic up for Vatsim yet. Agent TFC. Vacated 3-2. Cool. Alright, so landing lights off, strobe lights off, runway turn off lights off, taxi lights on. Let's try and figure out where I'm going now. Flaps up and spoilers in.
On the short corner 72, the runway back to 32 via the ID enough for
And start up the APU. That was a really fun first flight in quite a while. I'm glad that it actually survived. The sim's not crashing on me, which is brilliant. Right, I would choose GSX to give us a stand, however GSX is like not in the mood. See, it's weird because this is working, right? So I don't really get it. Okay, we'll see what happens. We'll choose gate 10. I don't think, because usually it says Marshall or whatever, but it's not. So, I think it's still bugged. If anyone knows why that is, do let me know. That's gate 9. Shame I can't see Leeds in the day. What I'll do is I'll do the return flight back to Belfast in the daytime. Nice, and then we'll swing it in here. So taxi lights off, yellow electric pump on, engine 2 cut off. Yeah, GSX is like, no. shame. And then we're going to stop it here. Parking brake is set, engine 1 cut off. APU's on, APU bleed on, switch on the dome light. Seatbelt signs off, fan come on, and beacon light off as well. Everyone, welcome to Leeds. Landing rate was -275, which isn't too bad. We kind of had a really nice flare, held it, and then when the runway dipped, we lost a bit of more speed, and then it kind of just planted in the end. But 275 is not bad at all. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. I've got loads of screenshots of flight requests that I need to do as well as catch up on. There's going to be a lot of content the next coming, well, hopefully forever, but a lot of content coming up. On top of that, I would also like to get the inibuilds A340. I want to get the A350 out for a spin as well. Live streams are going to be back, and once again, thank you to all the members as well who are continuing to support the channel. I really do appreciate it. I'll leave it there, everyone. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye bye.